And I have been guilty. Let me tell you something. I remember when I'm very comfortable with who I am. I'm very comfortable with who I am. And as you know, I have had, my butt done and, the fat of my stomach removed, right? That's because I wasn't happy with the way how my stomach looked. All right. So I went and did what I had to do. Prior to that, I had no issues in bathing suits and stuff like that, because I'm pretty comfortable. I was much slimmer then, so on and so forth. So I was very comfortable with myself, except for when I started to get older and my diet changed and my busy lifestyle came into play. My stomach got bigger, my ass drooped, gravity, aging, all of that took over. So I went and did what I had to do. I was comfortable with posting my bathing suits on my page. I was happy about my body. I was just doing my thing. I just wanted a little cutie thing done, my belly suck out and some little shape up done. That's all I wanted. I didn't want to go all out and do all of that craziness. However, I remember posting a bathing suit in March. I went to Florida in March of last year and I put a bathing suit up. A couple of pictures of me in swimwear and stuff like that. I didn't realize that I would get so much bashing. There were some older women who came on my page who say, "Me forgot put on clothes and I what kind of baths." I mean, I was in a one piece. I was in a one piece swimwear, not a two piece, a one piece. All right, and I put it up on some older Jamaican woman. "Oh, how you look like? Oh, you whore! You're baking cakes and you have on bathing suit. You whore!" And this and that. And they had every name in the book for me because I had on a one-piece bathing suit. It was so hateful. The comments were so nasty. The comments were so nasty because I had on a one-piece bathing suit. Then out of nowhere, I see people going to the beach and they had on like dresses and pants and shirts and stuff like that. Someone said, "Oh, I saw them want my dress. This is how them want my dress. Them want my dress in a pants and shirt and dress and forgot beach." Hell no. We all know that whenever you go into the water, right, your clothes take on water. Yeah? And when you walk out of the water in your clothes, the pressure of the water in the clothes wear you down. You feel heavy. You feel like you come out of the water with a bunch of rocks on you. Am I lying? Now, why should I dress in a one bag of clothes for go to beach? No, for what? No. Hell no. Do you bathe in a lot of clothes? When you're in the shower taking a shower, do you bathe in pants and shirt? Do you soap up yourself in pants and shirt? No, you don't soap up yourself in pants and shirt. So why is it that when I go to the beach and I put on a one-piece bodysuit, it's a problem? "Oh, go put on clothes. You stay bad, lad. This and that. Oh, you're baker. And I show your butt cheeks them. And you're baker. Me wouldn't buy no food from you. Because you're sure you have a bad suit. And me wouldn't buy no." I'm so happy they didn't buy anything for me. I am so happy these old ass miserable women didn't buy any shit for me. Like, go buy your cakes from somebody who wear dress and shirt and pants and shoes go beach. Go and go buy your clothes from them. A beach me there, me I gotta put on my bath suit and go into the water and pose for myself. Me don't know where them get this crap from, but oh my God. And when you look upon them in a pants and shirt, I go beach. What the hell am I doing in that going in the water? Are you fucking crazy? No. Exactly. Are you crazy? Hell no. I don't know. What does that have to do with me baking cakes, honey? But these people find a problem with everything. So back to the whole spy situation. It's her body. You might say she don't look good. Hey, it's her body. Me wear what fit my body to. Me not dressing a long frock and long Me nah do none of that for please none of them old woman up on social media. Me nah do none of that for please none of them old foul up on social media where they like me. If they don't want, don't look. Don't look. You say you don't like me, don't come on my page. Don't come on my page. Don't buy no cakes from me either if you don't like me. Yes, it's the diabetic Salmarie. Forgive me if I mispronounce the name. I have a diabetic rum cake collection, honey. So I have the cupcakes that are for diabetics too. I have the diabetic collection, the diabetic rum cake collection. That's why a man give them bun. Exactly. Because I can't understand, why is it that I have to clothe myself in a bag of clothes for go beach for please people? No. No. Me I gotta dress the way me want. If you feel uncomfortable by looking at me, I your damn business. And it's my fault. No. It's not my fault. And in response to that, I have said certain things. Yes, in response to that, I have said certain things because I said to myself, okay, I can't wear my bathing suit and y'all are talking shit about my body when y'all don't even look. You don't. Yeah, I mean, everybody look, but come on, you don't come out talking about people's body when you yourself shape like upside down triangle. You're shaped like, you know. We can give you shapes too. We could give you shapes too. We could give you shapes. We could give you shapes. Yeah, we could give you shapes. But it's not in me to really talk negatively about another woman's body. However, if they come at me, I got to remind them what they look like. Because how you going to come? I saw a video. I saw a video of someone talking about they're going to use a pin to pop my body and blah blah blah, and then you had all these old hags under the video. Yes, yeah, should I stay good? Should I stay bad? And I'm sitting there and I'm watching the video of this person talking about my body and saying that they're gonna take a pin and pop my body with a pin, and oh, I'm gonna stay good and this and this and that. And this person went on for minutes talking about my body. And this person looked so angry as they were talking about my body. You know, they looked so angry as they were talking about my body in a negative way. They went on in this live about my body for a good 10 minutes. And then they came back around about my body. And then they came back around. It was just, the whole live was just about my body. And I sat there and I looked at this person talking about my body, and I'm like, suppose I was to come out and speak negatively about their body, I would have been a bad person, right? Because they're coming at me and they're talking about my body and how they're going to pop a pin and this and that and what they're going to do and what they're not going to do to my body and how my body looks good, looks bad. And oh, this, and I mean, they went on for a long time talking about my body. And I said, suppose I was to come out and really tell them what them look like. Would I be bad? Would I be the bad person? Would I be the bad person? So right then and there, it's obvious that I am not the problem. My body is the problem. These hate comments are coming from people sometimes with very low self-esteem, people who are not happy with themselves, people who are just bad mind and jealous of the other person. Sometimes, this is what I'm saying. Whenever somebody comes out and attacks your body like that, they're masking it as if they have another issue with you, but it's not. They don't have another issue with you. The real issue is with your body. They have an issue with your body. They have an issue with how you look. That's the real problem. That's the real problem. But they're talking like they have an issue with you about something else. But that's not true. They have an issue with your body. Because in this particular live, they rambled on about my body for a good few minutes. It wasn't a mention. It was a ramble for minutes about my body. You understand what I'm saying? So I said, when I watched that, I was like, and I read the comments, oh, our body not stay good, and our body, and I was like, oh my God. Like and the person in the live looked so angry, like she wanted to fight me. And your body, I'm gonna want to pop the pin. I want to take a pin and pop. She was so angry in her video. Angry in her video about my body while she ranted on about my body for minutes. She looked so angry. And I'm assuming she's an older person. She's a much older person because she speaks old. She looks older. So I'm assuming she's older than I am, you know. But when someone does something like that, when somebody does something like that, it's clear to say it's very right to say that they're jealous of your body. It's right to say that they're jealous, because when you make the comparisons, which is something that I'm not used to doing, I don't really compare my body to another woman's, but I don't do that shit. We're all in our own shape, our own, you know, God make we whichever we make we. I am not that type of person to degrade another woman about their body. However, if you come out swinging and your main concern is my body, and you make these disparaging comments about my body, I'm going to come out swinging if I feel like it. But sometimes, you know, I don't, and I just leave it as it is. And I'm like, okay, do you have a mirror at home, honey? Do you see what you look like, honey? And it's obvious that my body is this person's problem. It's my body is her problem. My body is her problem. And a lot of you know who I'm talking about, who I'm referring to. My body is her problem. My butt is her problem. How I look is her problem. She doesn't have a real issue with me. She's just bitter, and my body is this particular person's problem. Yeah, my body's her problem. She has done some things that had me looking like, really? You had to do that? What did my butt do to you? My butt didn't do anything to you. I had a really nice shape before I had this body done. I was okay. I had a really okay shape. I didn't look bad. You know, and my butt is just rounded up. It's not like big and stink or whatever. So I don't understand, why are you hating my butt? What did my butt do to you, lady? I don't know. I don't know. It's obvious this person has issues with herself, and she has an issue with anybody who, you know, I could have acquired this body by going to the gym. I could have gone to the gym if I was really dedicated like that. I could have gotten it if I went to the gym. So you would have hated me if I went to the gym too? So when Spice came out swinging, you can't really blame her, because in a sense, as much as I love Lady Saw said something that was kind of out of place. Even though her message made sense, she said something about Spice's body that really offended Spice. We're women here. We are going to feel offended in most cases. So Spice came out swinging. They do the same to me. Oh, me, I dress like young gal and I'm 53 years old. Listen, dress the way how the frig you want to dress. You're 53. You're not too old. Okay? Even when I'm 53, I'm going to be dressing sexy, same blood cleat with you. Same way. If them want to dress like them are old man, I fit them business. Okay? What they need not to do, they need not to try to put their belief onto other people. Okay? If that's how they do their thing, you go ahead and do your thing that way. Don't try to project it onto somebody else. If you love wear long frock and cover up your whole body, that's your damn business. If I want to wear a sexy tights and a little midriff blouse, I'm going to wear what I want to wear. That's what I feel comfortable with. You understand me? That's what I'm going to wear. Hi, Cheryl. You know what I mean? I think a lot of us have this old world. A lot of these women, Caribbean women, have this old English mentality. You know, this old English mentality. You know how back in the days, them used to tell you for cover up. Oh, cover up your breasts. Cover up your chest. Cover up your shoulders. Even now in Jamaica, it's the same way. Cover up your... Why you have your shoulder blade out? Why you have your shoulders out? You know? Like having your shoulders out is a sin. Having your back out is a sin. You remember? Sometimes even your head is a sin. You know? They want to tell you, oh, cover up this, cover up your cleavage. Oh, cover up here, cover up here. So basically, you should walk around looking like a friggin' You should walk around wearing a sheet over your body. You should walk around wearing a sheet over your body to please people. Hell no. That's not the culture. No. I grew up here in America, and that's how I'm dressing. I'm dressing the way that makes me feel comfortable. I'm doing what makes me feel comfortable. If I want to lose weight and get down to 90 pounds, that's what I'm going to do. If you want to stay fat and out of shape, that's your damn business. But I'm not going to do something because you don't like it. That's jealousy, though. That's jealousy. What it is just pure jealousy. Pure jealousy. I don't understand how somebody's ass is another woman's problem. You know, like, okay, it don't look good. Fine, move on. You say it didn't look good. Move on with your life, you know. But to have this constant obsession over somebody else's body, no, that's the issue. You having a constant obsession over my body. And when I look at you, I understand why this woman who's always talking about my body, always trying to mock me about my body, you know, now looking at her and just looking at her, I understand why she has an issue with my body. She doesn't have an issue with me. The real issue is with my butt. The fact that I got my stomach done and that's her issue. That's her issue. When you think about it. And when you look at her, you realize why I am her issue. Yeah. Now suppose me for come out and say, she shaped like water bottle. She shaped like a big water bottle when you squeeze it up. Suppose me for come out and say she favor a plastic bag when you burn it. You know, when you blow up a plastic bag and you burn it and it have all these other shapes. Suppose I said that. Suppose me tell her say she shaped like a bedside lamp. Suppose me tell her say she shaped like the base of a bedside lamp. Suppose I told her she shaped like a stove. That wouldn't be right, right? That wouldn't be right. However, she sat down on her live many a times and addressed my body. Just out of the blue, just constantly addressed my body. Okay, Salmari. Constantly address my body. Suppose me tell this woman who constantly address my body, so she shaped like lampshade, the base of a lampshade. I'd be wrong, right? See? People never see what triggered the problem. They only see the response of the person who was attacked. You understand? And trust me, the response will never be pleasant. Because when the person responds, the person's going to come out swinging. You understand? The person going to come out swinging. But when you get on your live and you make me or my body your issue, you use my body, you degrade my body to build your platform and to make fun of my body. Try know when me I come back for uno, I come back for uno, and me I come back for uno in a nice way. If I decide to come back for you, I'm gonna rip you to shreds. I'm gonna break you down limb by limb. You understand me? I'm gonna break you down limb by limb to let people see what you're really shaped like. And it's only fair for anybody to do that. It's only fair. Because it's obvious that they have an issue with themselves. So they project it onto somebody who has done them nothing. And it's so sad. So sad. Talking about, oh, they're going to take a pin and bust your, and oh, they can pop you with a pin and your butt and your this and your that. All about my butt and my body. All about my butt and my body. Like, why is my butt and my body a problem to you? I don't know you. But my butt and body is a problem? Psst. It's obvious you have low self-esteem. Low self-esteem looming there. Low self-esteem. And when I look at them, I realize why they're so mean and miserable, because I look at them and I see it all over them. They look like they have low self-esteem, and I can see why. I see why they have low self-esteem. You know what I mean? I'm looking for my Apple charger. I can't find it. And it's so sad because if you take up their behavior is similar to what I saw in Lady Saw in a sense. Lady Saw was angry, yes, for some other underlying reasons and stuff. But then when Lady Saw spoke negatively about the girls' bodies, I realized that there was something else there, you know. And that's the same thing I'm seeing in these other two women who constantly speak about my body, who constantly make my body their problem. I see that there's some other issues there that which is why I remain quiet about it. You notice I didn't say anything. Even though they came at my body on a number of occasions, I said nothing about it. Really? Your 11-year-old daughter was kidnapped and raped and murdered. When did that happen, Salmari? Oh my God, I'm sorry about that.